Imagine all of New Mexico's tall pines gone, dead. Imagine once thick forests covered with scrub growth and becoming just vast open areas. That's what a Los Alamos scientist is predicting for the not too distant future. He sees all of the state's tall trees dying off, and not because of forest fires or the notorious bark beetle. Tonight on Special Assignment, News 13's Katie Kim reports on that scientist's disturbing discoveries.
From the artsy,
the rocks, the trees, the streams,
to the adventurous.
Hiking, mountain biking, climbing, skiing.
New Mexicans find refuge in the state's many mountain ranges.
Just being up around the mountains instead of the heat here, the traffic and all that.
That cool, quiet escape hasn't been so easy in recent years. Fires have ravaged much of New Mexico's forests, leaving trees burnt and hillsides leveled. And while some trees have been replanted in those burn scars, one New Mexico scientist says it's not fire we should worry about. It's rising temperatures.
This is a pinyon pine.
This is Los Alamos National Lab scientist Nate McDowell, and this is his one-of-a-kind hospital for trees.
We're not trying to save them, we're just going to monitor them as they die.
McDowell and his scientists are putting these trees through the ringer to understand how and when they die.
These cables aren't typically what you would see attached to a tree.
Right.
Maybe a computer.
Over the last year, he's been testing 70 conifer trees to see how they withstand predicted changes in the southwestern climate.
Scientists are doing what they can to control the weather and add extreme stress to these trees. For example, inside this chamber, it's about 10 degrees Fahrenheit warmer than it is outside.
McDowell says that's in anticipation of future higher temps. Researchers expect it to only get hotter in the Southwest over the next few decades. And the hotter it gets,
warmer air can hold more water. So the more water it can hold, the more it will suck out of the earth.
To prepare for that, McDowell is cutting the water supply to his tree lab too. These plexiglass troughs carry half the water from rain and snowfall in the area away from the thirsty trees.
Certainly we've had droughts in the past. For as long as there's been forests, there's been droughts. But the droughts we're experiencing now are very novel because they're warmer.
These hotter, drier conditions have led McDowell to one sobering conclusion.
By about year 2050, we shouldn't have conifer forests in the Southwest.
He thinks within about 40 years, most of New Mexico's pine, juniper, and pinon trees will have literally dried up and died out.
It's even hard for me to believe, and I'm the one saying it, you know. It is hard to believe.
And while fires may speed things up,
it's the warmer temperatures that are the novel thing that the trees aren't used to.
These scientists predict conifer tree forests will be replaced by trees that can withstand the heat, like aspen and oak shrubs. McDowell says there's no silver bullet to prevent conifers from dying.
It'll be a very different place. And how that affects wildlife or stream flow or other things people care about is what we need to be thinking about.
He says policymakers will have to make tough decisions when it comes to the use of greenhouse gases. But until then, McDowell says the trees in his hospital and elsewhere are dying a slow death and providing one possible window into our region's future.
It would be devastating.
The end of the world. We're leaving our children a mess. That's what we're doing. That's too bad.
On special assignment, Katie Kim, KRQE News 13.
McDowell's tree lab is funded by a $2.5 million federal grant. He expects his research to continue for another 4 years.